In the boundless expanses of the African wilderness, nature writes its most brutal, yet magnificent stories. The night begins with a violent symphony, as relentless lightning cracks open the stormy skies over the vast, turbulent ocean. But as the darkness recedes, a vibrant orange sunset leaves its final glowing silhouette across the ancient trees. From this dramatic transition of light and shadow, the true ruler of the Savanna emerges. A magnificent male lion steps into the open plain, his golden coat catching the first rays of light. He stretches his powerful limbs, shaking off the remnants of the night. Every heavy breath and deliberate movement declares his absolute sovereignty over this unforgiving landscape. The awakening has begun, and the kingdom must prepare. Lineage before the heat demands their strength. His powerful limbs, shaking off the remnants of the night. Every heavy breath and deliberate movement declares his absolute sovereignty over this unforgiving landscape. The morning's sun intensifies, revealing the complex social fabric of the pride. The majestic male does not walk alone, his presence is a protective shield for the entire family. He stands with quiet authority near a resting lioness, a silent agreement of loyalty and survival between them. Beneath the harsh and bloody reality of the wilderness lies a deep, hidden sanctuary of family connection. In the warm golden light, the fierce king softens his gaze as he lies down right next to a small, vulnerable cub. This fragile new generation represents the future of the dynasty. Even the most lethal hunters require these moments of peace to bond, ensuring the survival of their lineage before the heat demands their strength. His powerful limbs, shaking off the remnants of the night. Every heavy breath and deliberate movement declares his absolute sovereignty over this unforgiving landscape. The awakening has begun, and the kingdom must prepare. Under a gathering shroud of heavy, cloudy skies, the pride stands unified against the unpredictable elements. A protective mother watches carefully over her energetic cubs, as they transform the grassy plains into a joyful battlefield. Two young lion cubs wrestle and tumble in the green grass, their playful growls echoing across the open savanna. This innocent game is not merely for their amusement. It is a critical, life-saving rehearsal for the unforgiving trials of adulthood. Nearby, a determined lioness walks with a purposeful stride across a gravel path, her eyes scanning the horizon, while another curious cub playfully chews on a leafy tree branch, exploring the world. As the scorching midday heat paralyzes the savanna, the rhythm of life slows down to a crawl. A tired lioness rests heavily in the foreground, while her cub seeks comfort further back on the parched grass. Deep in a shaded, wooded sanctuary, an adult male lion falls into a deep, heavy sleep, his massive chest rising and falling, while a watchful cub sits up nearby, learning the art of endless patience. Yet, the wilderness never fully sleeps. In the deep shadows of the forest, light brown cows graze quietly among the trees, a stark reminder that this vast, interconnected ecosystem provides life and sustenance to a countless variety of living species. Moving beyond the immediate territory of the pride, the landscape opens up into a lush, vibrant green field dotted with tropical trees. Here, massive and formidable water buffaloes trudge slowly through the fertile plains, their dark bodies moving as an unstoppable force. They are a dangerous prize, a challenge that requires the ultimate cooperation of the hunters. Back near the heart of the territory, a breathtaking contrast unfolds. A solitary lioness sits peacefully in a dense meadow of bright yellow wildflowers. She is a picture of serene composure, yet her sharp, intelligent eyes remain fixed on the distant horizon. Calculating peace is always a fleeting luxury, in a world driven by constant hunger and competition. Along the muddy banks of a vital watering hole, a tightly knit pack of African wild dogs moves with calculated precision. Suddenly, they break into a synchronized run, sprinting across the open, dusty savanna with terrifying speed. They are not the only ones on the move. A group of hardy warthogs forage frantically in the dirt, completely unaware of a different danger looming nearby. Hidden perfectly in the tall, dry grass, a master of stealth watches. A cheetah lies low to the ground, its spotted coat blending into the earth, waiting for the perfect second to strike. The focus shifts back to the absolute rulers of the savanna. Perched high upon a majestic rocky ledge, a male lion rests under the intense sun, a commanding figure overseeing his entire kingdom. Beneath him, the daily exhaustion of leadership is evident. A tired lioness sits heavily on the bare earth, her body worn out from the endless duties of the hunt. Yet, her maternal instincts never fade. She stands protectively over two small cubs playing at her feet, guiding them with a gentle but firm presence. This is a dynasty built on unwavering loyalty, where every individual carries the heavy burden of keeping the pride safe from harm. Under a heavy blanket of low clouds, the king claims the high ground, standing proudly on a massive, elevated tree trunk like a monument of pure power. Below him, the plains begin to stir with a sudden, electric tension. A lioness walks urgently through the dry, yellow grass, her body tense and ready for action. On a nearby rock formation, another female sits with her young cub, watching the horizon with deep focus. Suddenly, the silence is shattered, kicking up an explosive wall of dust. A massive male lion bursts into a full, powerful run across the plains, his raw speed and terrifying weight putting on a spectacular display of dominant force. As the dramatic day draws to a close, the eternal rhythm of the wild returns to a tense equilibrium. In a densely wooded clearing, a dominant male lion walks slowly behind a female, keeping a watchful eye on his pride. Nearby, another lioness stands completely frozen behind sharp rock formations, her posture alert and her eyes locked onto a hidden movement in the distance. But for now, the immediate danger passes. In the golden twilight, a beautiful lioness stretches out and lies down with total tranquility upon the rich, green grass. The dynasty has survived another brutal day. In a beautiful, unbroken, and eternal cycle of life.